I'm the last speaker. And which means I'm batting cleanup. And so I had to throw in a baseball joke because I know up until a few minutes ago, half of you guys weren't paying attention because the game was playing on TV. So as the cleanup hitter today, my job is to shake you down for money. Before I make that ask, I just want to talk a little bit about my relationship with Janice. I ran for the Port Commission in 2019 as a first-time candidate, and I knew Janice obviously was a Bellevue City Council member, but she also works for the Port of Seattle. And so I actually approached Janice during my campaign, and she wouldn't endorse me. Sorry, I gotta embarrass you a little bit. Which is okay, it's all water under the bridge, but for obvious reasons, if I had won, we'd be colleagues. And she knew other people who were running. My point being that Janice has been at the Port for what, 21 years now? 21 years. I don't think I've done anything for 21 years, first of all. So I've known Janice both in her capacity as a council member on the Bellevue City Council, but also as a colleague at the Port. And I've seen so much of what she does. Her job is literally to solve problems for us, right? And that's exactly what we need in the legislature, as both Senator Wellman and Jane have all articulated today. Janice has a very unique job. She's actually the Port's chief engineer. The chief engineer. As a woman, she serves as our chief engineer, which means if you have any complaints about the airport, her email is zahn.j@portseattle.org.
Thanks for outing me.
No, but in all seriousness, I cannot imagine or think of any candidate who is more suited, who is more qualified, and brings the right perspective and experiences to be effective in the legislature. And I know she's done so much good work in this past session, which she joined in the middle of session. And I know that she can do so much more when she has a full term to work with, which is why we need to support Janice in every single way possible. We are currently, yes, you can talk to that. Now I know that a lot of people who know political campaigns and stuff say, well, she's an incumbent, it's easy for incumbents have an advantage, but Janice is not an incumbent in the traditional sense because she didn't run for this seat to begin with. It's an odd year election, and the reality is it's a completely different landscape that she's dealing with. Turnout will be lower than normal even year elections. It will be a different landscape. Not to mention the fact that she did draw two challengers. I don't know her challengers, but I hear one's a Republican and one's a Democrat in name only, which means that she has her work cut out for her. And so as a community, as supporters of Janice, we need to make sure that she has all the resources that she needs in order to retain her seat. And so my ask to you today, and I know some of you may have already given to be here today, which I want to thank you for. Well, my ask is for you to double down, right? And so for those of you who gave already, I'm asking you to give again and double down. If you haven't given yet, you all came here with a number in your head, thinking, I can give maybe this much. So I'm going to ask you to do one of two things. I'm going to ask you to either double that number, or if you're not an engineer and you're not good at math, just trust me and add a zero at the end of it. I said again, add a number or add a zero. Let's make sure Janice Zahn in November wins her re-election, and let's make sure that she has more years ahead of her in the state legislature so she can do more for all of us. Thank you so much all for coming.
So our 150 to 200 yard signs are going to be reused in this re-election so that we don't continue to create litter for the community. Oh, Lisa's going to say something.
And I do appreciate everyone here and what you can give. Please take a card and an envelope or two to give to a neighbor or a friend, and let's get the word out. So you can double up that way. 2 or 3. Thanks.
Get a photo together, maybe we could, yeah, if folks could just come over here with the yard signs and grab a photo, is that okay? Thank you.